I didn't beg her to stay, not because I didn't love her, but because I thought love shouldn't have to be begged for. So I let her go, without a fight, without a word, without a single tear in front of her. And when she walked away, I thought it was the end. I thought she had already made peace with leaving me. I thought she had moved on, until the night she showed up crying at my door. And I realized, not every goodbye is as final as it seems. We had been together for 3 years. 3 years of love, arguments, plans, doubts, and late-night cuddles that made everything feel okay again. She wasn't perfect. Neither was I. But we worked. At least I thought we did. Somewhere along the way, something started to shift. It wasn't loud. It was quiet. Dangerously quiet. Fewer smiles. Fewer I love yous. More distance. More silence. The kind that wraps around a room like fog. You don't see it until you're choking on it. And one night, just like that, she said the words, "I don't think I'm happy anymore." I asked if there was someone else. She said no. I asked if she hated me. She said no. She just didn't know what she wanted anymore. So I stood there, looking at the woman I had once thought I'd grow old with, and I let her go. No questions. No begging. Just, okay. My friends told me I should have fought harder. Said I should have given her a reason to stay. But how do you convince someone to love you again, if they've already started imagining a life without you? So I didn't chase her. Didn't call. Didn't text. I gave her the freedom she said she needed, even if it killed me inside. And for a while, I truly thought she moved on. Her social media stayed quiet. Mutual friends never brought her up. It was like she had vanished from my life just as easily as she'd left it. And I learned to live with that. I threw myself into work, picked up new habits, started therapy, did everything they say you're supposed to do to heal. And it helped. At least enough to pretend I was okay. But healing isn't linear. Some nights I missed her so badly it felt like I couldn't breathe. I'd stare at my phone, her contact still saved, and never press send. Because I wasn't the one who walked away, and I refused to be the one to crawl back. Then, one night, everything changed. It was raining. Heavy, loud. The kind of rain that drowns out every other sound. I was halfway through a movie I wasn't really watching when. Knock, knock, knock. I assumed it was a delivery, or maybe my neighbor again. But when I opened the door, I froze. There she was, soaked, shivering, hair matted to her face, eyes red and swollen from crying. She didn't say anything. She didn't have to. My heart knew before my brain did. Something was wrong. I stepped aside. She walked in. Silence wrapped around us like it had the night she left. I handed her a towel. She took it with trembling hands, and then finally she spoke. I thought I was doing the right thing. Her voice cracked. I thought leaving would make the confusion go away, that it would give me space to figure out what I needed. I stayed quiet. I kept telling myself I didn't love you the same way anymore, but the truth is, I was scared. I looked at her, really looked. She wasn't the same woman who walked out. Something in her had broken, and kept breaking after I left. I tried to move on, she said, but everywhere I went, I saw pieces of you. She pulled something from her pocket. A small photo. Us. Laughing in the park. That one sunny afternoon I almost forgot existed. I carry this everywhere, she whispered, because I don't know how to let go. Tears spilled from her eyes. Real. Raw. The kind you don't fake. I didn't come here expecting you to take me back, she said. I came because I couldn't live with the silence anymore. I needed to say it, even if it's too late. I swallowed hard, because deep down, I had waited for this moment. Waited to hear her say that I mattered. That I wasn't so easy to forget. That she regretted walking away. But now that she was here, I didn't know what to do with it. You were my safe place, she continued. And I ran from that. I thought chaos meant passion. I thought confusion meant growth. But all it gave me was emptiness. Her voice dropped. I was wrong. We sat there for a long time. No expectations. No promises. Just two people sitting in the wreckage of what they once built. And somehow, it felt honest. More honest than anything we'd said in those final weeks together. She stood up to leave. Wiped her face. Put the photo back in her pocket. Thank you for listening, she said. I didn't deserve it, but thank you. I didn't stop her. Didn't reach for her hand. Didn't say, don't go. Because I knew. Some things take time. And some truths need space. But just before she stepped outside, I said one thing. Next time you're lost, don't leave. Let me walk through it with you. She froze, then slowly turned around. Her lips parted, but no words came out. Only a single tear rolled down her cheek as she nodded and walked into the rain. To anyone who's ever let someone go, you don't always have to fight to prove your love. Sometimes, letting go is the fight. The kind that protects your dignity, your peace, your self-worth. And if they ever come back, it isn't your job to rescue them, only to listen and decide whether peace is worth reopening old doors. If this story touched you, comment below. Share it with someone who's still healing from the silence. And remember, sometimes the love we're scared to lose is the love we're not ready to hold.